Hi friends, glad you could join me for our next video. We're looking at a bulldozer, one of America's traditional construction vehicles. This is a tremendous set. You got a lot of extras, a couple minifigures, and great playability. A bulldozer is one of the oldest classic construction vehicles you could think of. Of course, it has metamorphed over the years and gained many additional features. Now, for those of you watching this video that aren't familiar with the history of bulldozers, these are just simply large and powerful tracked heavy equipment. The reason why they use tracks is because wheels often got stuck in some of the different construction conditions, such as mud or stone, and tracks, being a flat surface joined by pins, allow the vehicle to move over those types of surfaces more smoothly. The common thing about bulldozers is the very large blade in the front, used to push objects and shove sand, soil, or debris. Now, there are two types of blades that you could see. There's an S blade or a U blade. The S blade basically has no lateral curve and no side wings, but the one that's on our Lego vehicle is a U blade, and that means that it's tall and curved or would have side wings to carry more material. Now, one of the playable features on this build is the pistons that will allow you to raise the blade in the front. Here on each side you have these big, long, yellow-looking tubes, and those actually are the pistons, and it allows you to position the blade in an upward angle. Now, here's just a view from the side to show you the blade in the air. This will go up all the way and tilt so that our driver can see through the cab and actually where they're going if the blade is in the air. Now, when you get to a certain point of bringing the blade down, it will go by itself, just like that. However, it's nice and smooth all the way to the ground. Now, underneath, the tracks on both sides are Technic wheels, and they do have spikes that link in to the track. And as you move the vehicle back and forth, that track will move. Really cool. On a flat surface, a shiny surface, rug, floor, linoleum, you name it, it's real easy to move those tracks to resemble forward motion of the vehicle. There are a few stickers in this set which you can see on the side here. Of course, the set number is displayed. But this in the back, if you're wondering what that is actually a multi-ripper. Now, there are single rippers or single shanks, which would be one spike. This one here is actually a multi-shank ripper. There's also a chain link that you can use to attach to maybe a log, and you can see the chain draped over the ripper. Now, one attachment that's not in this set, but you may have seen on an actual dozer, is called a stump buster. Now, a stump buster is actually used for land clearing operations. Now, if you haven't figured out what it is by its name, a stump buster is used to split tree stumps. I'm going to zoom in so we can get a good shot of the engine and the cab feature. Now, this is a perfect minifigure scale vehicle. You have two spots above the blade in the front so you can see what you're working on at night. And besides this little opening on the side, the whole cab is enclosed with clear bricks. To get a minifigure in there, you simply just take the top of the cab off, like so, and you probably will have to remove the glass piece in the front to make it easy to take your minifigure and sit him in the seat. Now, in front of the seat are two joysticks, and that would be used for your forward and back motion or your elevation of your U-blade. Now, as far as accessories in this set go, they didn't just stop with the bulldozer or the minifigures. They gave you something to play with, which would be a half-built structure that you can knock down with the bulldozer. Or you could mimic using one of the other minifigure accessories, such as the jackhammer or the sledgehammer. They also give you a wheelbarrow, a blasting sign, a couple pieces of dynamite with a timer, and then a couple loose bricks that the bulldozer can push around. The half building does come with a doorway that opens and a little light on the exterior. There's nothing in the interior or the back except for a half sidewall, because you're just going to demolish and knock it down anyway. You get two minifigures with this purchase, one male, one female. The female comes with a red hard hat and an orange construction suit. She's wearing the vest with the reflective tape, and you can see underneath she has a hoodie with the strings hanging down the front. Now for our male figure, he has a hard helmet as well. Now that is not one of the new pieces that Lego had developed, where you can simply put the ear protection into the center of the helmet. That's all one mold. But the printing on the torso of our construction man has a harness with a work belt attached to it. I'll remove the hard helmets so you can get a good look at the face printing. Our lady minifigure is happy with a nice smile, yellow colored skin, and her hair is actually part of the hard helmet mold. Now our gentleman doesn't have any hair, it's just the hard hat. He has a bit of a smirk on his face, like he's exerting a lot of energy, and it must be a hot or rough day because he has a bit of sweat dripping down his forehead. The back of the torso does carry around the printing. On our lady minifigure, we can see the hood from her hoodie sticking out the back. She still has the reflective tape across the vest and the rear of her tool belt with what looks like a walkie-talkie sticking out of a pouch. And our gentleman minifigure, you can see the back brace portion of his harness that he's wearing and the harness straps that are crossed across the back of his torso. This set is super fun to play with, and I highly recommend that you pick this up for any boy or girl that wants to have some fun. If you're into construction vehicles or not, if you're a collector of Lego or not, this is really good price at $39.99 US. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and click the subscribe option so you can stay up to date with material that we post. And while you're here, click on one of the banners or check out the links in the description and watch some of our other videos. Visit our social media sites and feel free to share our content with all of your friends. Thanks for watching, and we'll have more fun stuff coming soon. We'll see you in the next video.